If you've been following this series, you will know that this is my sub £1,000 20-year-old Volvo XC90, and if you haven't, this is my 20-year-old sub £1,000 Volvo XC90, in which I intend to take 6,500 kilometres all the way up to the Arctic Circle and hopefully back again. But in one of the last videos, I attempted to fix the interior and the headlining, but it didn't quite go to plan because obviously I didn't buy enough material to do that. So today, I'm trying to combat that because the materials arrived all the way from China. So I'll be fixing the rest of the headlining and also turning these disgusting pieces of used to be grey material or plastic or whatever you can call it, hopefully black. So maybe the interior looks slightly less shit. It's the idea. And if the eagle-eyed of you have noticed, I've knocked half my front tooth out. So yes, there is that too. In the last video, I managed to get all the A pillars and the B pillars completely recovered, and to be fair, they look chef's kiss beautiful, and I just need to get the same level of awesomeness on the headlining and the sun visors and all of the other pieces, such as every other bit of interior. So I'm going to do that. So come with me and we'll try and make this interior just a bit less shit. That's the aim for today. As you can see here, I now have hopefully enough material. I just don't fuck it up basically because it's a long old headlining and I don't really want to redo this again. So I've stripped every bit of foam and original material off, which was a painstaking process. So the best thing I need to do now is cover this with the spray adhesive, leave it for 12 minutes, maybe 15 to make sure it's super tacky. And then I can make sure that I spray the material at the same time and put them together and trim. It seems easy, right? Probably shouldn't be doing it on my house floor. I'm going to do it on my house floor. I'm going to move the rug. Right, so I sprayed both sides of this. And now I have to get this on this on that, as that's to go on there somehow. So just got to wait for the next 10 minutes to pass, and then I have to somehow make these two meet, and then make them fit, and then trim them so it looks beautiful and not fall off. I was confident before, and now I'm slightly less confident. That used a lot of adhesive, and I hope it's enough, because that would be shit. Yep, I'm less confident. So I've got this on now, as you can see by the back side of it. I need to now cut out all these holes, cut around the edge, and hopefully it kind of resembles a headlining, and then dust off all the shit from it so it looks less shitty. But this is the kind of crunch time. Hopefully it looks better. Let's see. My confidence level's gone up about 3%. Let's cut it out. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this, but this looks fucking wicked. Now I hope it lasts longer than 5 seconds in the car and doesn't just fucking fall apart. But fucking look! That looks so good, like genuinely. Aside from some of the dog hairs that got on it because of my fucking dog, I'm incredibly pleased with that. So the next step is to put it in the car. So that's what you're going to see me doing next, or attempting to do that. Well, I'm back outside with the car and it's really hot. So that means I'm about to sweat my absolute tits off, because I figured that before I put the headlining back in and make it look fucking beautiful, someone said to me, are you going to put any like insulation in there for when you go to the Arctic and it's really fucking cold and you're going to freeze your tits off? I thought, no. And I thought that's probably a really good idea. So I bought some. So that's what I'm going to put in, because there's not really any on the roof at the moment. So this is what we've got. A box of this stuff. I got this from previous stuff. So I'm going to put this. I love this fold down bit, by the way. It's fucking great, isn't it? Look at it. Fold down, present your stuff. you know, barbecues on that, which that's the plan. So anyway, I've got these things. They come in these little like pieces, loads of them, like loads. But it's really hot in there, so I'm going to start to just, yeah, you can see there's like little bits and pieces, but I'm going to cover the entire thing, trying to make it nice and warm. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now before I put the headlining back in. All right, so this is what I've done so far, just at the front. Again, I'm just looking to try and make it less open like that, really, so it doesn't have to be perfect, just a bit more coverage. Aside from lacerating myself on some sharp metal, I have now completed the task at hand, and look at the beautiful nature of it. On top of the beautiful nature, it sounds pretty good. Listen. Feel the solidness. Yes. That simply has to be better for insulating and sound. Not that I need sound deadening, but insulation, it has to be, right? All right, so I should probably go and get the headlining and a tackle. I'll go do that. So the headlining can now go back in the car, and these are all the bits that now need to go on as well. It's held in by a lot of this stuff, so this stuff had to obviously be ready for it to go back in. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that's all turned out, and I now need to just go and piece by piece get it back in. Not gonna lie, that was a fucking pain in the ass, but at the same time, it's done. Look at it. Look, I can see all of the pillars, all of them. It's a special moment. It is that sort of material that you have to kind of like suede, so you have to go like one way, because otherwise it kind of looks the other way. But look at it. Amazing. Like, I think it's taken years off the car. I don't think it looks as old as it did. Not inside anyway, on the outside it's still fucked. But let's just appreciate how much better all of this looks than it did before. Amazing. You can pretty much see from here like just how much of a difference it makes. It's so much nicer inside, but it does highlight the fact that I now need to replace some of the other bits. I need to clean up the leather a little bit. I need to replace the head unit, because the head unit obviously doesn't work, and that's just a hole, and that's not a pleasant thing. So I've got in contact with a company that does them specifically for the Volvo XC90, so that should be coming next. But in terms of interior and everything, this is a roaring success. I'm not going to say I'm an expert on headlining, because I fucking hate them. But that's just fucking amazing. And more than anything, it's one more job ticked off the list. So I'm just pleased that I've got another job ticked off the list, and I can move on to some more of the mechanical stuff that obviously still needs to be done on this that I found out last time. So lower, wishbones and brakes are probably doing one. It needs a service, so does the iGo, but I'm going to jump onto the iGo now. Let's try and get some stuff and momentum done on that, and then repair some of the bits that need to be done on this. Hope you've enjoyed following this transformation of this shitbox. I've really enjoyed trying to make it better than it is. How can we put a lease of life back into this sub £1,000 car, just to make it a bit more of a nice place to be? And obviously, so it's a nice motorway driver, so I can take it on an epic adventure. Because for me, cars are all about epic adventures. If you can enjoy them, then that's the best thing. Create memories with people you love. Stay tuned for more stuff coming on this one. This is a bit of a short one, mainly because I have tons more on all the different things, but they have a theme, and I just couldn't get this done in that one. Follow along for more. Subscribe, like, comment, share it with someone you love and care deeply about. Otherwise, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.